life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the Stars' prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, D.A. We should see a ton of three-point attempts tonight, Chris. You played with some great shooters in your career. How would some of them fare, you think, in this three-point shooting era?
I mean, I played with some great players. Shout out to all my teammates that could shoot. You know, let me start my rookie year. We go with Mr. Keith Jennings. How about Chris Mullin? You heard of that guy? Yeah, Peja, you too. Oh, I can't forget my man Tracy Murray. Oh, Tim Legler. He won the NBA, not only the three-point shooting contest, and I think he led the season in percentage. Man, I played with some shooters, man. Shout out.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Fultz is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Watanabe in at the 3. And for the Nets, now here's Lillard. Back to Washington. It's deflected. They recover it. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Nets. Shot clock at 5. Thomas, no luck. Here's Watanabe. Lillard outside. Fultz kicks to Tate. To the inside. Here's Lillard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
Edwards looking it over. Here's Thomas. That one doesn't drop. Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Watanabe. He's guarded by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Passes it to Washington. Lillard on top. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 5.
His three-point shooting is an important part of his game. Lillard has to hit that shot all night if he wants to keep the D honest.
To the paint. And Edwards with the stuff.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Fultz the pass to Washington. Lillard outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first foul.
For an instinctual scorer with a strong build, Washington puts opponents in compromising defensive positions.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. He misses the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good.
Well, for P.J. Washington, he's the rare first-round pick to come back for a second year of college at Kentucky, but I think it did him well.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Edwards, that's good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Pass to Lillard. The baseline J. And that's good for 2. Lillard's got 7 points.
Entering the NBA, I knew he needed to develop his mid-range game. He did it, and it's opened things up for him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Already scheduled. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Portland. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens.
And for the Trailblazers, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is set in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Lillard gets to Fultz. Now the pass to Watanabe. Shot clock at 6. Over Thomas. No good on the shot. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
They were connecting, and when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible. He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Pass to Edwards. He's covered by Washington. Passes it to Thomas. With the drive, goes to the reverse layup and taps it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. That one's not going to go.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much.
My goodness, his head was above the rim on that one. When he rises up, folks, it almost looks as though he's not human.
He really is the picture of power, isn't he?
No doubt.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 3-point lead.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
And they recover it. Pass to Lillard. Shot to stop the run. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Terrence Ross is checked in for Watanabe. Corey Joseph comes in for Fultz. And Washington subbed in for Damian Lillard. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's Carney. A rebound by Washington. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
To the middle. Now, Washington. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. 6 to shoot. Deep 2 from Ross. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. The Nets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. It's stolen by Tate. The pass to Washington. Down low. Washington kicks to Joseph. Pass to Washington. And here is Tate. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And it comes off the front of the rim. Nets leading by 3. Here's Carney. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And for Portland, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Passes it to Washington. Back to Washington. With some arc. Got a hand on it. Driving to the basket. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Washington inside. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Tate covering. Over to the wing. Here's Carney. Another shot. A rebound by Washington.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Joseph against Batum. Lets it go from 11. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Nets leading by 5. The pass to Carney. Here's Claxton. Outside Batum. Driving in. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And it's Washington missing. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 47% here so far. He's covered by Joseph. Pass to Carney. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Carney's got 5 points so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just looked flat.
Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Washington.
To play. First quarter.
Now, here's Washington. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. Payton outside. Lets it go with the 3. That shot is off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Batum passes to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the lob to the hoop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
They get it back, and Joseph kicks to Ross. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Here is Carney. He's covered by Washington. Snatched up. 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Covered by Payton. Ross grabs the board. Trailblazers trail by 10. Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, a versatile weapon on offense. Washington is great at recognizing when he should look to penetrate.
Back to Harris. 32 seconds left in the first. The time for the ball. Lets it go from 14. Claxton no good. Portland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. It's good. Tate's only got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Covered by Payton. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the most prolific offensive rebounders in the league, Enes Kanter, breaks down the impact of that particular play.
It was an extra position, and it's demoralized the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
And Greg's so valuable, having players who don't need plays called for them to have an impact.
And he's shown he can score in the paint, but if he's not getting touches, he can also go and attack that offensive glass.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Corey Joseph. Also, Elfrid Payton out there. Terrence Ross is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. First free throw is good. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Edwards in for Nicholas Batum. And Portland with a change here, too. Fultz is checked in. Outside Thomas. Covered by Payton. And there's Enes Kanter on the assist by Thomas.
Yeah, plenty of power behind Kanter's inside moves. Helps him overcome whatever D he encounters.
Fultz, the pass to Washington. Now here's Fultz. Offline with his three. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Brooklyn?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
Love to see him battling in there. I mean, go get it, little fella. Yeah, whether it's on the court or in the booth, Dame Lillard will face the fire and compete. And watch what you say. He does keep those receipts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. 5 on the clock. Here's Brown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Watanabe's got his 5th rebound in this one. And there have always been those opponents, Chris, you don't want to fire up. I think Lillard is in that category, right?
They say don't poke the bear. Dame's not the loudest, but he will answer. Better put some respect on his name.
Out to Harris, to the right side. Here's Thomas with the 3. Trailblazers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oh, it's easy to forget about Lillard's hops. I mean, this guy has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards passes to Thomas. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Washington kicks to Fultz. Takes it inside. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Tries from the block. Harris outside. Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Portland. They trail by 7. Kicks it out to Lillard. Over Harris. And it's Lillard missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Inside. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Lillard's got 16 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Fultz against Thomas. Shoots over Washington. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
He's one of the best per-minute rebounders in the game. Kanter gets a lot of his points this way.
Poked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Thomas against Fultz. Thomas kicks to Brown. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Watanabe's got his 6th rebound on the night. Washington, nice pass. Went under the rack perfectly for the layup. 5 points in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Brown. Ross grabs the board. Ross has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Watanabe. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Guarded by Fultz. Nets passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Fades away. And that one is off. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Down low. Lays it up off the glass. Fultz has got his first 2 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Down low, covered by Lillard. Brown with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto.
Not to mention his defense. He was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective.
Serious verticality from Washington. Soars up to the rim and throws it down.
Timeout called the Nets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Tate, he's checked in for Watanabe. Joseph comes in for Ross. And Washington subbed in for Fultz. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Here's Batum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the athleticism and fearlessness of Batum inside is exceptional. Really testing the defense deep in the paint.
The Nets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
Free throw good, Nicholas Batum. And the NBA with a long regular season, as we all know, are there things, Chris, that can make the season seem even longer or shorter for that matter?
Well, it depends. Are you losing? Are you winning? Are you not seeing eye to eye? That's when the season really can drag on. When you're winning, you know, like the cliche says, time flies when you're having fun. It's true.
Both free throws good from Batum.
Well, that is because Batum is one of the most versatile players in the league. His ability to score from any spot, pass, rebound, and defend, that's what makes him so unique and important.
Driving the lane, got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Now, here's Washington. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Joseph, the pass to Tate. Got that bucket in no time at all. Tate's only got 6.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
He's covered by Washington. Poked loose and stolen by Payton. Here's Washington. 14 points from him the last game against New York. Swiped it away. It's Thomas outside. A rebound by Washington.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. The third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
On defense, the Trailblazers. Covered by Payton. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Portland with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Washington. Payton outside. Going inside, and it's denied. Thomas outside. The rebound by Washington. Washington's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Claxton. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Nets shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Here's Carney. No good on the triple. And here's Portland. Now Washington still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Batum. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
He's just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Down to 5 on the shot clock to end the cold streak, and he sinks the layup. 6 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Passes to Tate. .125 left in the first half. Puts it up from 12. It's tipped. Covered by Payton. Kicks it to corner. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Let's go. Tipped away. And they'll get another chance. Payton attacking. Count it. Payton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
The pass to Claxton. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Thomas. Takes the 3. No good that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Here's Washington. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than wow?
Here's the 3. No good. Shot missing. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Portland out in front, leading by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Alfred, slow start for you guys, but you turned it around. What got you going?
Defense. We got our defense going. Was able to get styles and get out and run an open court.
And that turned the game around, Alfred. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 16 points and 1 steal. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
I like what they've done on the glass. Boxing out, reacting quickly, playing with an aggressive attitude. They set a physical tone, but now everyone gets a chance to recalibrate. We'll see if this rebounding dominance can extend into the second half.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close when shooting this over. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Pass to Tate, fires for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Thomas surveying the D. From the arc, Lillard with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Watanabe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Releases, and that one's good. Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers.
And we're seeing the very best of Lillard tonight. I mean, he's a Swiss Army knife of an offensive player. I mean, he's got a tool for every job.
Here's Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got 8 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Tate covering. Tries again. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Enes Kanter.
Kanter is a single-minded scorer. Doesn't like to be denied when he's got position, even dealing with a lot of contact.
Fultz kicks to Tate. Trying to find Washington. Gets it to him. Count that bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Kanter. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And here is Tate. He's got 8. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Thomas against Fultz. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Right. Now a timeout called by Portland.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
Pass to Tate. Lillard with it. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brown. Back to Edwards. Over Lillard. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Knocked away. Covered by Lillard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That is his first foul of the game. Ross is checked in for the Trailblazers.
Blazers substitution, Terrence Ross.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick
to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. On the wing, Harris for three, drills the three-pointer. Harris has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And there's been a drop-off in their defense since halftime. I mean, they don't nearly have the same energy they did in the first half.
Lillard outside.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
It's his second personal. First team foul.
Fultz with the ball. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Fultz.
And the balance folks have, terrific at taking the contact and finding a way to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with the free throw percentage hovering around 70, he knows he has to bring that up.
One shot.
And that's what I love about Fultz. He does a little bit of everything. Scores, rebounds, passes.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. It's rebounded by Fultz. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Watanabe, and it's blocked.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Kanter has been much maligned for his work at that end. But he's been making a better effort.
Now here's Brown. D right on him. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Lillard, the pass to Fultz. Knocked loose. Unhindered, going all the way. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's Portland with the rebound. Ross has got his 6th rebound on the night. And Lillard kicks to Ross for the tie. Rebounded by the Nets.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force something. It's rarely a good idea.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Nets passing it around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Ross in the corner for the lead. Good on the triple. Ross has got his second basket of the night. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Oh, man, Batum is such a soft-looking jump shot. He makes it look beautiful coming off his feet.
Lillard, the pass to Washington. Launches a 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Covered by Lillard. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Portland leading for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Washington's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Portland. He's covered by Washington. Out to Harris. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. No good there. And it's Portland the other way. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
So for the Trailblazers, Corey Joseph comes in for Ross. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Lillard. On the wing, Harris. He's covered by Washington. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Thomas checked in for the Nets. Here's Claxton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Claxton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, when Batum spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Now, here's Washington, defended by Batum. Washington inside. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
A little contact, but Washington stays solid. I mean, he uses some physical play to ensure the bucket.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Payton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Back to Washington. 5 to shoot, and he drives in. Washington, that's good. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
Alert play on the part of Washington. He's a much stronger player when he shows the type of awareness and unselfishness.
Thomas up top. He's covered by Washington. Thomas kicks to Carney. Stolen by Washington. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it to go. And so Thomas will bring it up for Brooklyn. Into the lane. Here's Carney. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 9. Over in the corner, Washington. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Washington's got 11 points here in just the second half. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. And there's the pass to Harris. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Carney. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Harris's shot is off.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here's Washington. Great D that time from Batum.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. Tate, he's checked in for P.J. Washington.
Jae'Sean Tate.
Now here is Harris. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thomas. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Joseph. Pass to Watanabe. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 12. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Carney. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Watanabe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Nicholas Batum. This is his first free throw of the game.
Yuta Watanabe, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. 29 seconds left to play in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Covered by Payton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. So both teams making some changes here. Now, Washington, he's got 13. The tray, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Portland sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Jayshawn Tate out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Elfrid Payton, and it's Washington in at the 3 slot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. To the middle. Here's Brown. He's covered by Washington. Outside for Thomas. From deep. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Edwards, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Fultz, he's checked in for Portland. Trailblazers leading by 14. Payton looking around. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Wow, the solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Brown with it. Now Payton defending. Edwards trying to get open. Lays it up and banks it in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Fultz the pass to Joseph. Payton outside. A rebound by the Nets.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him enough.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Brown. Payton passes to Tate. Outside, Joseph. Payton left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payton.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. And both free throws good for Payton. Nets trail by 14. And the pass to Edwards. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here is Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Brown missing.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Fultz finds Washington. Here is Lillard. A 3-ball. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Edwards. Pass to Thomas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Thomas. Stepping to the line with 2 shots.
Free throw good, Thomas. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Fultz looking around. Lillard outside.
Rebounding might not be his #1 priority, but you wouldn't know it from tonight. He's down there outplaying the big guys.
Doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Tate with the ball. Washington kicks to Fultz. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by the Nets. Guarded by Fultz. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Tate's only got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Fires from 14. No good from Ross. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Covered by Lillard. Brown down low. And there it is for him. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Fultz against Thomas. Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Count the basket. Lillard's got 23.
A pick-and-roll master. You got to respect how decisive Lillard is. I mean, he often makes great decisions.
Timeout called the Nets.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Watanabe's checked in for the Trailblazers. Portland on defense. It's a 16-point game. Passes it to Thomas. Clock at 4. Over Fultz. Misses off the right iron.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lillard with no one around. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Edwards inside. Tate covering. A rebound by Washington. Trailblazers leading by 16. Here's Watanabe. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. There's the pass to Edwards. He's covered by Washington. Outside Thomas. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Here's Watanabe, and he jams it with authority.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
The defense was way too soft. Somebody get out there and get tough.
Thomas, it's a wide open look, traps in the tray.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Here's Lillard, passes it to Washington. It's deflected. Covered by Lillard. Outside for Thomas. And there's the drive, and the layup falls. Thomas got 6 in the quarter.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Here's Lillard, and he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
And once Lillard hits the ground running, he's ready to throw it down. The D has got to step in front of him to prevent that.
Fultz against Thomas. The kick out to Brown. Outside Thomas. Edwards trying to get open. Offside Thomas. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's tough to question Washington's effort level on the floor. He's seemingly always ready to make a tough play.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
This is third personal. Team second. At the line, number 44. At the line 2 times.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Trailblazers leading by 16. To the paint, Tate. Count it, good. Tate's only got 4 points in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Outside Thomas. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal. Third team foul.
Edwards finds Brown. Now Edwards. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Thomas.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Pass to Tate. Back to Fultz. Pass to Watanabe. Now Lillard fires the three. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got his 5th rebound in this one. Covered by Lillard. It's rebounded by Fultz. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Passes to Watanabe. Here's Washington. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Tate covering. 8 feet away. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Washington's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Portland.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Here's Thomas. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Lillard, and that one, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Edwards passes to Thomas. Looking to get it going. Portland grabs the miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far, but you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Here's Lillard. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Here with Damian Lillard. Dame, when do you know you have a rhythm in a game like tonight?
When I was doing my pregame routine, I felt pretty good. You know, the ball was coming off my hands good. I felt calm. I felt really good coming into the night. To start the game, I was patient. We had a good pace. I let it come to me. I got a few clean looks, and, you know, I had some high-quality makes. And, you know, after that, I was like, this got potential to be a good night, and that's what it turned into.
It certainly was a very good night for you, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.